Hey, good morning, Morter Marchers. I'm Dr. Ted Morter. Welcome to Morter March Monday. Thank you for being here with me today. And as fall's approaching here, oh my gosh, the leaves are falling. It's getting to the season, so to speak. Jen and I love the fall. We have a great time here. My theme today, I was driving down the road the other day and I heard this topic. They said, are you ready for success? Are you ready? I was listening to something in my car, in my truck, and they said, are you ready? And so I wrote that down real quick so I'd remember it for today. And let me talk about that for just a moment, because as we're preparing for the fall, we're preparing for the things that are going to happen here as our season gets going with all the parties and things that are going to happen this fall. You have to be ready for what's going to happen. And if you're not ready, chances are it's not going to happen. So when I say, are you ready for whatever's going to come your way, it doesn't necessarily mean something good or bad that's going to happen, but it's going to be opportunities that are going to come your way. And are you ready for that or not? Here's an example that I was thinking about today. Out in the barn out there, we have lots of things that happen in the party barn, the event center out there. And sometimes it gets messy, it gets dirty, where we stack things in there. I had 100 bale of straw or hay in there the other day that I put in there while I was waiting for something else to clear out where I could reposition it. So when I'm saying, are you ready? What that means to me is, if I'm ready for parties, if I'm ready for people to come, I'm ready for the phone to ring so that people will be interested in, taking advantage of our event center, then you have to be ready for that. As soon as I cleaned that out, as soon as I cleaned it up, got it, ready for what would happen, the phone starts to ring. Then the phone, a lot of people will say, well, you know what? My house is a mess. My bed's not made. My car's a mess. When I get an opportunity to clean it up for a reason to do that, then, it'll be fine. Well, you're not going to have an opportunity because nobody's going to want to go for a ride with you in your car if it's a dirty mess. Nobody's going to want to come over and hang around you if your life is a mess, if your bedroom's a mess, if your home's a mess. So what I'm saying is, when you prepare yourself and you're ready for what's going to come, you're anticipating what's going to be happening for you, and you'll attract that in there. That's the way it works. So you must be ready at all times for anything that's going to happen. To keep the barn clean out there so that I'm ready for the phone to ring. And when the phone starts to ring, people will come over and they'll look at the venue and they say, yeah, this is beautiful. I'm going to do this. On the other hand, if you say, well, I'm going to leave my barn a mess until somebody calls, then I'll go clean it up and we'll be ready at that time for whatever's going to come our way. It doesn't work that way because the phone doesn't ring. Nothing's going to happen because it creates this atmosphere of inconsistency, and it's an atmosphere of what's the word I'm searching for this? It's a mess. It's just a mess. Your life's a mess. I'll think of it, what I was going for. It's just a mess. And when your life is in a mess and it's in turmoil and you're upended and you have upheaval all the time in your life, you're going to attract more of that in your life. Whereas if you're more meticulous and you've got a system about what you do and how you keep things clean and put away. And I'm terrible at that, putting things away. I just throw things back on the bench. And I got to looking the other day and I've got a mess in a lot of places out here. I have so many areas where I work. So now it's time to start cleaning that up to get ready for more success, ready for more things to come my way. And the things that will come your way that you'll be attracting will be anything in your job or with your relationships or with your family, whatever it might be. When you're ready for that, when you're open to that, then you're going to recognize success when it's knocking on your door. Here's the key issue: when it's knocking on your door. Here's what I learned about that. I spent a lot of time with our business, with Morter Health System, looking over here for success, and what can we do to increase our marketing and to increase our sales and make this work for 40-year business we've had. How can I keep that, current? How can I make that work, to my advantage? And what happens is we get focused in a certain direction and opportunities knocking us on the shoulder saying, look over here, but you can't look over there because that's a mess over there. So there's no way you're going to be able to move over there if it's a mess, and the opportunity's knocking from over here and you can't get back to that because it's all turmoil. It's all in flux. So when you have certain things that you've taken a step each day, and here's my advice, take a step each day to say, I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to finish that job. I'm going to finish that. I'm going to finish that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to prepare for success. I'm going to prepare for success. I'm going to prepare for my opportunities, and I'm going to open my eyes and recognize opportunities when they knock. Most people don't recognize these opportunities when they knock, and they shut themselves down. And I don't want you to do that. My hope for you is that you open up wider and that you open up for bigger possibilities that can come your way. But if you shut it down, it's not going to come your way. It won't come your way. I was in a restaurant the other day and it was kind of chaotic in there and the owner wasn't on site, and it was like you could tell things weren't going the way they should be. And I know the restaurant, so I know what it should be like, and it wasn't working that way. There was a lot of mix-up and a lot of turmoil in there. They were flustered and people didn't know what they were doing, and they, it was not a good situation. The phone rang and I heard the gal out in the middle of the restaurant saying, "Oh, don't answer that phone. Somebody might want to order something because we're too busy right now." I'm like, oh dear, oh dear. So we're not being prepared. We're not ready for opportunity. We're not prepared. We're not ready to accept opportunity when it comes our way because we're all screwed up in our heads. So my advice today is be prepared, be ready for anything that's going to come your way. If you're not ready, here's what's going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to come your way. You're never going to get out of the muck. You're never going to pull yourself up by the bootstraps, as they say, and experience ultimate success, whether it's with your business or new opportunities or your house, your cars, your kids, your parents. You're never going to experience these opportunities because they're not going to come. It's not going to be there. There's too much chaos in your system, in what you're doing every single day. Too much chaos there. So you have to calm it down. Find the things that you need to do. Remember my advice now. Find the steps you need to take for your ultimate success. Begin with the end in mind. Look out there and say, what's it going to look like when I'm really successful? What's it going to be over there? What's that going to be like? What will this room look like that we're going to remodel? What could it possibly be? What's the potential? And then you dwell on that for a while and you massage that. And pretty soon things will start to fall in place and someone will call you, or you'll find something on Facebook, or you look in Marketplace, you say, oh, there's something I could use in that room. And then it begins to build and build and build and build. But you've got to be prepared. If you're not mentally prepared for what's going to come your way, it's never going to come your way. You must be prepared. I'm thankful and grateful. I am prepared. Thankful and grateful. I'm ready. I'm ready for success in my life. I'm ready for the best relationship I can possibly have. I'm ready with whatever's going to happen in our elections. I'm ready with all the things that are going to happen in our lives because I'm in charge of me and I can respond to these things how I choose because I'm ready. I hope you're ready too. In this time and day and age, you need to be ready. You need to be ready for anything that's going to come your way and embrace that and say, okay, here's how we're going to make that successful. Here's how we're going to do with that. Thank you guys for all being here with me today. I appreciate the hearts and the comments. Makes it worthwhile. It does. Makes it worthwhile. I'm ready. I'm ready for the future. I am ready. I think that's a good, that's what I'm going to go with today. That feels good to me. I am ready. So we're going to do the Morter March. And if you don't know how to do this, be sure you visit www.mortermarchmonday.com. Watch these videos. Tom explains exactly what we're doing and how this works. How when you think about something up here, and it infiltrates down into here because we use our arms and our legs for position to, hey Christine, we use our arms and legs for position to embed these thinking patterns that we have down into our subconscious brain, which is what controls our body, which is part of the law of attraction. That's how you attract these things into your life. You got chaos, you're probably thinking chaos, and you're probably living chaos, so get out of chaos. Well, what can I say? Be ready. All right, so I'm going to start my left foot forward. I'm thankful and grateful. I am ready. Come on, do it with me, guys. Come on, do it with me. I'll back up so you can see. Thankful and grateful. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. Thankful and grateful. I am ready. Okay? Let that sink in. Switch the other way. I'm thankful and grateful. I am ready. I am ready. I'm ready for success. I'm ready for all the good things coming my way. Come on, do it with me. Thankful and grateful. I am ready. I'm ready. Okay? Start over. That was one set. We're going to do 3 sets. So I'll start with the left leg back out again. I always start with my left. Thankful and grateful. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. I'm ready for all good things that are going to come my way. I'm ready for all the things that are positive and bringing hope and health and happiness to my life and my family and my kids and my parents. Thankful and grateful. I'm ready. I am ready. I'm ready to embrace all these things that are going to come our way. If you're not ready to embrace it, they're not going to come your way. They're just going to pass you right on by, and you're not even going to see it. You're going to go, what happened? Where? What happened? Thankful and grateful, I'm ready. I am ready. I am ready. Thankful and grateful, I'm ready. People get worried about silly things that you can't have any control over. Why? Why? Just be ready. Just be ready. Let it come what may. Thankful and grateful, I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. Thankful and grateful, I am ready. Thankful and grateful, I am ready. So are you ready or not? It's up to you completely. You get to decide if you're going to be ready or not. You can decide how you're going to respond and react to all the things that are going to come your way and happen in the next few months. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You just be responsible for you. I'm going to be responsible for me. I tell you what, you take care of you. I'm going to take care of me and the people that I'm around. And I'm happy to influence all of you that watch this and share this video with other people and get people thinking, hey, thanks for the hearts. I appreciate it. Get people thinking about positive things. Get people thinking about how they can be ready for the future, how they can impact the future, how you can prepare for the future and you can actually shift and change what's going to happen in your life, in your future. That's the way it works. Hey, I'll see you next Monday. I'm Dr. Ted. Bye.